There we go. I'm facing someone named Og. Ogigigi. One day, I'll learn how to wall off the Reaper hop-ups. But not today. Tiki, what are you doing? He's getting into his cat spot. In the most annoying way possible. Across my keyboard. Hello. Oh, okay.
Your probes are under attack.
Yeah. Perfectly microed, as intended. Hello? It's me, a friendly probe. I actually thought his tryhard micro was gonna get that. How about that? How about that?
Najakar. We lecture. Give us your command.
You have not enough minerals.
Where shall ire shall be reclaimed? The Templar march.
I am here in the shadows. Very well.
Yes. I have met the enemy.
You got me.
None.
I was thinking of what this build order actually is. I don't usually 4-gate blink soccer.
You require cold. It is the void. Stay blood. I am here in the shadows. Intriguing. For the reckoning. Research complete. We
So, it's 3 racks in me.
in the shadows.
No. 2-on-1?
I serve for now. I am. I am here in the shadows.
Not a What Am I drop, is it?
It shall be as research complete.
I don't know. reason to play with fire, right?
Very
I think my cats just played patty cake, trying to
I am the voice of the eclipse.
kill each other.
You require. I am the voice. Cold is the void for the reckoning.
Yeah, just afraid of that.
I am here in the shadows. I serve. I am the heart. Let our enemy know our fury. Go. You require my
Eh?
state that
Where the fuck did he go? Where did he go, Cotton Eye Joe?
state
You require more Vespine gas.
we are. I am the voice of the eclipse.
Research complete.
We are one in the shadows. We embrace the glory of twilight. Let our enemy know our fury.
Ah, no shield battery. Uh-oh, that might kill me.
Intriguing.
Mineral field depleted.
I serve.
Your probes are under attack.
I think I would have been dead anyways.
You require. I am.
Upgrade complete.
Are you serious? Why is it... Am I fucking crazy?
State
I feel like I tried making it twice. Wait, no, take that on. Hold on a sec.
I am the voice. I am the heart.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm pretty screwed now. I wonder why I didn't make the second time, though.
Cold is
I feel like I'm actually crazy.
You require more Vespine gas.
Kassav de Templar.
No Marauder slow?
Mineral field depleted. You require more Vespine gas.
Kassav de Templar.
Jesus.
Mineral field depleted.
We are un orca. We are Kassav de Templar.
You require more Vespine gas. Mineral field depleted.
Do.
State thy. We
Why is he just staying back? I guess he didn't get to High Templars very quickly, and I was trying to make up, seeing that I have Storm. Or he didn't get to, you know what I mean. Ghosts.
We are the blade you
You require more Vespine gas.
Damn it.
Mineral feed.
We embrace the glory
Oh, okay.
of battle. I am the heart. I like this. State thy bidding.
Where's that Liberator?
It shall be. I like for iron. I like for iron. Very well. Veracruz. We embrace the glory of battle.
Ha!
We move unseen.
You must place that in a power field.
Woo! Come back.
Never say die.
Oh, and I killed the command center. Fucker. Comeback is real.
One with the shadow. I live on. State thy bidding. I am the heart.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
It shall be.
Cassant de Templar. We
Embrace the glory of battle.
like we are one order.
I like for iron.
We shall stand.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Uh,
We embrace the glory of battle.
We are the light of the Kala. Thus, our mind, we are focused. Un orca.
From the shadow. I like for
Your warriors
I return to serve.
we. My charge.
I got that speed boost. I think I do.
Are as one.
She do.
You are. Mineral field depleted. We shall.
I like for iron. Intriguing. Consciousness. I The merging is complete. We embrace the glory of battle.
Upgrade.
Is the army respawning? Where the fuck is the army?
Our pylon is under attack. Base is under attack.
Oops. First good. GG. I don't think he wants to admit it, but GG. Thought I had a micro perfectly. I mean, it's tricky, but it's not impossible. Especially at this league. I don't know if he's actually wanting to hear how to improve. Thinking he just wants to complain. He ranks above someone. Oh, is he saying that he has to micro better even though we're equally skilled? Okay, I think that's what he's saying. Well, not that he's ever gonna watch this, but, you know, he's a good sport overall. Little balance wine never hurt anyone, I guess. Yeah, the real trouble is that... When did that one attack happen? Okay. I mean... Is this gonna be like an episode of is it Imba or do I suck? Because I could probably just pinpoint all the ways that this guy played bad. He doesn't even have to really micro as much. If he just got Liberators, it would have made his life a lot easier. But alright, so 4 gate versus 3 racks. 3 racks with beats. Beat me in this situation. On a map like this too. My stalkers don't have a lot of room to play with, so that's fine. This opener is fine. I think he is better off pulling back, because I would have won if he pushed into my stalkers, so this is fine. And then just having this many units up against my only gateway army. Yeah, that's always going to be tough for me to beat, because I don't have that much of a gateway army, right? So this is fine too. He definitely could have gotten his medevacs though. It's a bit weird, but not truly the biggest important matter. We see our first huge miss macro. You know, I'm not doing so hot either, but he's doing even worse. And that's him not producing medevacs and not adding his 2 barracks, and then also not using his factory for anything. Could have gotten siege tanks, could have gotten widow mines, both would have really helped. He's also not getting any upgrades apparently, so he got the +1 that you usually do, but then he kind of forgot to get the +1 armor. So he's already heading to an armory for some fucking reason. I don't know. He probably would have wanted to wait for the orbital, but again, not super important. Much more important is his super late production, and then his super late upgrades. Oh, and he killed his own medevac. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Still not macroing super well because of the delayed barracks and no units from the factory. Still only 1 upgrade. Very late to his Marauder slow. His Ghost Academy, I guess it's coming down in okay time. 3-base saturation. He acknowledges that he's not macroing very well, so he slaps down 2 command centers, and instead of blaming that, you know, instead of blaming his lackluster follow-up that he then had to cover with 2 command centers, he blames his micro. Okay, alright. Continuing on. He is starting to get his you know, bank a little bit lower, but still not great. Then we're gonna come up to one of the first real battles. And he's gonna be attacking me here. Which is fine. A little bit of a distraction helped me out quite a bit. It was fine to go clean that up though, because his army is still superior to mine. We're at equal upgrades, but a couple of EMPs and my life is over. Here's what happened though with the EMPs. Okay, he also could have been a lot faster. So he's this type of micro Terran, which is run my ghost face first and hope that I get the High Templars. He didn't even try to get... He knew the High Templars were there. And then this happened. So look what's currently happening. So he has, first of all, a ton of Marines. He has 50 Marines and only 9 Marauders. unless you're facing like Charge Lot Phoenix or Mass Air, you really want to have more Marauders here. So his production back at home was just super lackluster. He got 3 tech labs, but then again the 2 barracks were late, and it seems like he produced Marines out of these ones. That style of 3 racks Marines first, but then you do swap over to more Marauders. If he had more Marauders, this would have been a nicer fight, but then he also pushes himself through a choke as opposed to taking maybe a better position over here where he can get a nice concave. And then he proceeds to just, you know, despite knowing that he was in control of the situation, he didn't leapfrog his Liberators. He sieged them all up on top of the Archons, the only form of anti-air that I had, with their short fucking T-Rex arms. And he just put them right on top. Amazing. Thank you very much. Then he pushes, again, a mostly Marine force through a very small choke. And while the Colossus is a very important addition that I barely snuck out at this time, it wasn't going to be enough. Then, despite having 2 more ghosts, he just doesn't even try to get the EMPs. Very nice. Doesn't try to split his army very much either. Here we see him just miscontrolling because he's been attacked. Which that's fair. But the attack itself was really bad. And then, what is the biggest thing happening? Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it! Yeah, it's a lot. It's a huge bank. And his instinct is to go into a bunch of Marines. Which actually, he's got to reverse that instinct for this matchup. He's got to get for mostly Marauders. There we go. It's not like he doesn't have fucking money, alright? And then he's probably thinking to himself, like, this game sucks. I hate my life. This Protoss was definitely supposed to die. This is bullshit. But he gets a second chance at life. I don't kill him immediately. This is when actually going into Liberators is probably the best call. Very safe, very safe. Maybe spending some of that surplus cash on some static defense as well. Maybe a sensor tower. You know, that's pretty good. But he is behind, so when behind, Liberator defense. And then if he gets, you know, 4 or 5 Liberators, it's really hard for me to crack it. Especially since he bothered getting +1 chip weapons so quickly. He could probably get to +2. Because this is one of those moments when he declares that he had to micro more than me. I kind of want to... I want to see what he was doing. Holy hell. There we go, buddy. There we go.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready to plunder. Ghost reporting.
Not sure what he was doing, actually. Did he do that? Did we see that again?
Ghost reporting.
Repair. Put in gases. Oh, he scammed. Eh, forgivable. Forgivable.
Mineral field depleted.
Ready to
Just
plunder.
push your units a bit farther back.
Reporting. Ghost reporting.
And he's still really far behind. Especially because he can't spend his mana. Mana. And then he made no mitigation measures, you know? He just let me kind of do whatever the fuck I wanted. I would highly suggest strengthening the build order. The follow-up would have been so much faster, and I would have been 100% dead if he actually got 4th and 5th barracks at the time he should have. As well as macroing better in general. And then afterwards, you know, this is a great time. You're really far ahead in this game. You have your 3 bases. This is a great time for a Terran who's ahead, especially, to get, you know, missile turrets, 1, 2 missile turrets, maybe something from the factory like a Widow Mine, a bunker, a sensor tower. And then you're not playing a guessing game. Because right now we can look at his vision. We are looking at his vision. There we go. And he has no idea where I am. He has no idea what I'm coming out with. So, also, getting some map vision.
Complete. Research.
Him not doing anything in this game, besides just moving when he has a gigantic army, is kind of funny. Because as a Terran at heart, I'm not going to disagree that a Terran has to micro a bit more than a Protoss player. I don't think it's all that easy for Protoss either, though. Sometimes it is. Anyways, but it's laughable in this game, because I'm, like, you guys watch me play this one. I was trying to control the map
Upgrade complete.
with Blinky boys. I was trying to get harassment in. I was trying to get a war prism in. I was setting up run-bys, going back to the Blinky boys.
Base is under attack.
This guy expected to be rewarded for basically just staying at home and doing nothing. And then pushing out. And that would have worked if his macro was good. But it wasn't. But what could you blame instead? Ah, yes, the micro demands of each other's races. That's that's an easier thing to blame. Somehow the first time I've seen ZombieGrub play versus cast. Oh, well, welcome. I'm Dynamite, I can split better than this person. This guy didn't even try. A very bizarre decision with the factory. Very bad fights as well. There's again, like, I'd say that there's, I guess in the heat of a battle, I would actually argue that it's kind of equal amongst the Protoss and the Terran as far as the micro in the battle. But setting up, perhaps, is a little bit more on the Terran side. But still, it's set up. You know, we could have set up. He had a ton of freedom to do so. He had a ton of knowledge to do so. He's literally scanning my army on my third. And he knew that I wasn't going to engage him. He could have set up so much better. So getting that concave, setting up the Liberators so they're not stacked on top of Archons. When do you get the third, fourth, and fifth barracks? Can probably pinpoint it. I'm guessing this guy did the actual 3-racks build fine. Okay, yeah, you get your starport afterwards and your third CC. And then after the third CC is fourth and fifth barracks. So you could see that he could fit it in. Fourth and fifth while still producing almost off of almost everything. He still didn't want to use his factory for whatever reason.
Upgrade complete.
So here. It was like 630 maybe. Maybe even 6 if you're like really, really good.
Ready for dust off.
I'm pretty sure I have a 3-racks build order on my channel
Mineral field depleted.
that has the follow-up as well.